Avalanche Slide is a digital currency with a market capitalization of $4,826,972,146 and a current value of $13.96. It belongs to the category of mineable coins, and its current value is $13.96. In a big way, cryptographic currencies like Avalanche Slide have grown in importance in the global financial world in recent years, and they are now being traded like traditional assets like stocks and commodities. The metric that isn't completely settled by copy hating is the truly current price by the market capitalization of the digital resource, which is very important because of the Avalanche Slide. The market capitalization stays at 482,697,2146. The meaning of this line will become clearer as time goes on. Currently, Avax is a middle-of-the-road digital currency because it is ranked 16th in the world. The really metric that is still up in the air by multiplying the current cost by the market capitalization of the digital resource. Despite what most people think, our cost forecast calculation is set up so that it constantly checks both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the digital resource being referred to so that we can give our supporters the most reliable information on the current state of the market. Fisheries to enough really look at the state of their portfolio and decide if it needs to be changed, which is usually a big deal. Our calculation also focuses on real data, which is important for the right assessment of both the current and expected market structure and its current and future direction. Recently on July 29, Avax, by and large, was esteemed at 14.42 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Generally recollect that digital forms of money basically are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. really, as opposed to prevalent thinking the cost change rate-wise over the said period really added up to 0.25. Which essentially is very huge. 7 days prior on July 30, Avalanche Slide sort of was exchanged at 13.26 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that, for the most part, near its certainly present situation in an essentially enormous manner on July 31, which generally was precisely a month prior. The examiners exchanged Avax at 11.34 cents, the cost level that explicitly is at the distance of 23.04 from where it presently sort of stands. In an every practical sense significant way, the cost of Avax and the readings of CVIX generally are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts, which basically is genuinely critical. Market capitalization fundamentally is another significant truly metric that especially assists traders with explicitly deciding the ubiquity of the digital money being referred to as well as its future possibility, or so they really thought. It's likewise used to essentially survey the offer that Avalanche Slide sort of holds inside the whole cryptographic money market, exhibiting how it's additionally used to evaluate the offer that Avalanche Slide generally holds inside the sort of whole digital currency market, which by and large is genuinely huge most of the time. The method for figuring out market capitalization is pretty simple. Most of the time, the amount of money that is being talked about is the same as its present price. So the formula for figuring out market capitalization is pretty simple. As of the time of writing, the market capitalization of Avax remains at $4,826,972,146, making it the 16th largest coin on the digital money market. Recently, on July 29, the market capitalization of Avalanche Slide stayed at $4,988,329,678 in an unassuming way. 7 days earlier, on July 30, the market capitalization of Avax was $4,584,747,713 in a big way. A month earlier, on July 31, the market capitalization of Avax was $4,584,747,713. How much capital was flowing into this particular market as a whole? 912.585.148. Most digital money financial backers especially stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with and in every practical sense certain digital currency and its capacity to sort of endure disturbances, which generally are the very normal event on this profoundly unpredictable market. In an especially significant manner, it is sort of obvious that the very previously mentioned market capitalization of Avalanche slide permits to arrange it as the mid-cap cryptographic money that has a place in the OK gathering, which generally is very huge since we generally have proactively referenced the recipe for computing the market capitalization. It would be exceptionally proper to dedicate a piece of this report to the stock of Avax, exhibiting how our calculation likewise really focuses on verifiable information, which for the most part is certainly fundamental for the in every practical sense right assessment of both truly current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its truly present and future course, truly as opposed to mainstream thinking for extremely your data. There especially are three kinds of supply for practically every digital money: the biggest stock, which generally means the number of coins that would be made on a particular blockchain during its lifetime; the really full inventory, which refers to the number of coins that have been delivered since the project began. The circling the word supply clearly refers to the number of coins that can be used. In other words, supply is the total number of coins that can be traded on trade stages. The most extreme stock of Avalanche slide is 720 billion of Avax. The most recent total stock of Avax is 432,598,763 coins, which is a very large number. In general, the circulating quantity of the digital currency under study is 345,879,313 of Avax. This Avalanche slide cost expectation doesn't try to be fancy. The price of Avax and the readings of the CFIX aren't the only things we look at when making price predictions. For example, if the volume of trading is high, it could mean that a market move is likely. Bitcoin price prediction: USD gets stronger after Q2 GDP report. BTC responds to market changes. In the ever-changing world of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is now worth $29,270, which is a drop of nearly 1% from Friday. As the market changes, different things come into play and affect where Bitcoin goes. Grayscale's recent request that the SEC accept all Bitcoin ETFs at the same time has gotten a lot of attention and made the market even more excited. Also, BTC is having trouble because of the Bank of Japan's most recent ruling on yield curve management, which is hurting its performance. With the release of Q2 GDP numbers, the picture has changed even more. The US dollar has gotten stronger, which has affected the price of Bitcoin and taken away some of the gains made by the FOMC. Even with all of these changes, buyers and investors are still interested in how much Bitcoin will cost in the future. Grayscale asks the SEC to approve all of the Bitcoin ETFs at